Hi Nintendo nerds, welcome to another Top 10 here on 24 Kevin Tendo. I'm your host, 24 Kevin. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 Nintendo rumors from my childhood. Now these were things that I tried and heard that could be possible in games, and unfortunately they didn't wind up coming true. I'm ranking them on like which ones I probably spent the most time on, which one I most believed as well. These are all the possibilities right there, so I hope you guys enjoy this list. Also, congratulations to GRVA_G for winning our draw last week. Just hit me up on the backside of my channel, let me know which one of the games you want here, and we'll send it over to you. And a new round of the giveaway will start today, so all you gotta do is subscribe and leave a comment down below, and you guys will be entered into that draw. So without further ado, what do you say we get into the list, shall we? In Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, there were a bunch of rumors surrounding the Moss Deep space station. According to a bunch of the people who played Pokemon, once the station had reached a certain amount of successful launches, the main numbers being 55, 99, or 100, the player would be able to ride the rocket into space where they would be able to catch the likes of Jirachi and Deoxys. Unfortunately, the space station is mostly just for show, and they're all stationary. There's no way to ride the rocket. However, the developers of Pokemon Game Freak built on these rumors, and in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you actually do go into space and have the ability to battle Deoxys, which is pretty cool in its own right as well. In Mario Kart 64, you can get to Princess Peach's castle in Royal Raceway. Now, there were rumors that if you went into Princess Peach's castle, it would unlock a couple of characters, you'd be able to do new racetracks, and it would open up an open world similar to Diddy Kong Racing. Granted, it wasn't true at all, and this was the best you could do with it, is the footage you're seeing now. As a bonus note, I was a firm believer in the Marty the Thwomp rumor as well. Unfortunately, that one wound up not being true either. When I was a child, my grandma used to get me a gaming magazine in my Christmas stocking every single year, and I used to love them. The most infamous one I got was actually the video game magazine Electronic Gaming Monthly. It actually had pictures set up in there, and it told you how you could get Sonic and Tails that you could unlock in Super Smash Bros. Melee. They said you could unlock it by actually getting 20 knockouts in Cruel Melee. Unfortunately, since it wasn't true, EGM confessed to making the joke, but however did give a prize to people who did get more than 20 KOs in Cruel Melee. They gave them copies of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which was the first Sonic game released on a Nintendo system. There are many rumors in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time about how to get to the Temple of Light and whether or not you could get the Triforce in this game. Mostly stemmed from the fact that there's a Triforce slot in between all the Sage medallions that you get in the game. However, there were different rumors perpetuating how you got to the Sky Temple, or the Temple of Light, whatever you wanted to call it. Some said that you had to blow up some of the Gossip Stones, and as they were shooting up, you'd have to hook shot to it, or jump on top of it so that it would shoot you up into the air on top of it to take you to the Sky Temple. Some suggested that you stand right in the middle of Lon Lon Ranch and shoot an arrow directly upwards into the sun, and that would take you to the Sky Temple. In videos online of people obtaining the Triforce, even in the beta footage for the game, it showed Link getting the Triforce. However, it was never obtainable in this game, and this proved to be one of the better hoaxes done online. Having trouble capturing that extremely powerful legendary? Have no fear, ask any kid in the schoolyard, cause they all have a different capture method that 100% works, I swear guys, my uncle at Nintendo told me. But in all seriousness, every single kid had a different capture method that they used on their Game Boy, ranging from pressing down B, to mashing B, to pressing B at the exact right time. Everyone had a different move. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. Although I will still press down B every time I try and catch a Pokemon when the ball hits, and no one can tell me that it doesn't work, because it does. This next one is one I tried all through my childhood. It's shooting the Duck Hunt dog. I was always told that you could shoot the Duck Hunt dog in the game, so I'd always try and get those two ducks with two shots and then hit the Duck Hunt dog. Then I told you had to go as far as possible away as you could go with that it would stretch and the light gun would still get it. I was told you had to go straight up to the screen. I tried from every single possible distance you could. Unfortunately, you could never hit it. Although it is available in a bonus game for the arcade version, but that's about it, and it's really unfortunate that you couldn't do it in this game. That laugh still haunts my dreams. When I was a kid, I was always told that you could get through a path behind Bill's house that would take you to Bill's Secret Garden, or Bulbasaur's Secret Garden, because a lot of people like to call it that because of the anime. Different methods to get to the garden, whether it was beating the Elite Four 64 times, or it was getting every single Pokemon in your Pokedex. Whatever method you were told you could get to Bill's Secret Garden, and you'd be able to get all the starters there and copies of legendaries as well. Unfortunately, this was proven as myth when you could use the Game Shark codes to walk through walls and such. Sorry guys, looks like you're gonna have to do the old-fashioned way in order to catch them all. One of the biggest rumors surrounding Super Mario 64 is that Luigi is available as a secret playable character. One of the many reasons people believe this theory is because there was a sign on a statue that reads, L is real 2401. So a lot of people believed you'd have to run around the fountain 2,401 times in order to unlock Luigi, or you'd have to run around 64 times without being hit to unlock Luigi. There were some people that said you had to shoot through the stained glass window portrait of Princess Peach at the front of the castle with the cannon once you got 120 stars, and that would get you a Luigi. Even IGN offered a $100 bounty to anyone able to unlock Luigi and send them a video of it. No one was able to do it, and Nintendo staff confirmed that Luigi was not a playable character in the game. Lots of Pokemon rumors on this list, but I promise this is the last one, and definitely the most infamous. It was Mew is under the truck. Rumor was that you could go over to the truck next to the St. Anne by getting Surf and Strength, usually through trading, so that you could use the HMs actually outside of the battle, as it's the only way to obtain them, and you could go over and push the truck, and Mew would be hiding underneath. Unfortunately, once you actually tried it for yourself, it didn't work, although I spent countless hours just walking around that truck, hitting it at every single possible angle, assuming that Mew was under it. No luck for me whatsoever. Although there is now a way to officially catch Mew in the game, although it uses a little bit of a glitch, you can do it, and it is possible. And my final rumor that I spent the most time on as a child was definitely that you could unlock Master Hand, Metal Mario, and Giant DK in the original Super Smash Bros. 64. I heard rumors from just spinning the joystick 30 times clockwise, to spinning the joystick 30 times counterclockwise, to 64 times, to having to beat every single character on very hard with Mario without taking a single point of damage on a very hard mode. That would get you Metal Mario, and then you had to do it with DK, and that would get you Giant DK, and then you had to beat it with both of them, and that would get you Master Hand. Fortunately, the only way to use these characters is through cheats, although you can use Metal Mario and Giant DK as a variation for every character because of the items carrying on after Melee, I believe. You can also play as Master Hand in Melee as well, thanks to a glitch in the name selection screen. And really, that's all you can ask for in the end. Those were my personal favorite hoaxes from Nintendo when I was a child. What was your guys' favorite? Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win. Anyways, for everyone here at 24KevinTendo, I'm your host, 24Kevin. I gotta go, though. I gotta go take care of my cat. You might have heard her meowing. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye!